Hi folks, this is Tom of DT once again. Give me a few seconds. I am trying to get something with the volume here. Okay. Not sure if the volume's fixed or not, but we're gonna be streaming. This is Tom of DT once again. We're gonna be live and playing Link the Weekly for Link's Awakening. The randomizer. Yeah, I'm not sure if my volume for the game is actually working. Let me know if it's like even working or is it too loud or too soft. I was messing around with the settings and I actually resetted some of the settings by mistake. Uh, so this is gonna be an interesting one. We have to trade items in order to get instruments. And there's 4 instruments that we need to get. So in order to find the instruments that we need, we have to go to the egg, see what instruments we need to get, and then we have to hunt for the trade items to trade for the instruments. I was reading the weekly settings quite extensively, making sure that the cheats are allowed. We're going to be bomb triggering some of those checks. I don't think that bomb triggering is not allowed, so I'm going to do it. I also have the settings for randomized start. I'm not sure if we start in Martin's house or any other place, so I put that there just to be safe. Not sure if I have enough time to stream anything else. It depends on how this seed goes. Yeah, once again, let me know if the volume is too loud, too soft, or can't hear anything. I have no clue. And we're gonna get started. Hopefully this is the baby seed. We'll see how this goes. Triple checking the volume real quick. I don't know what's going on. It says it's on, but I just can't hear anything. That's weird. I think it's working, but I'm not sure. Not sure at all. Alright, we're gonna go. So I have about 2.5 hours of streaming, so that's why I'm kind of not sure if I'm gonna be able to stream anything else. Where did the time go? Oh, I forgot to forgot to name myself. We're having an awesome start so far. Okay, now I hear the volume. It's kind of loud. Give me a second. Weird. Okay, I can hear it now. Let me know if the volume is too low, cause now I can hear it. It kind of blasted out of nowhere when I started pressing buttons. I don't know how that happened. But yeah. In the future, I might switch up and do like different sprites. But I love playing my actual casual customized sprite. Makes things a lot fresher. Alright, we're ready to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's loud again. What the heck? I don't know what's going on with my volume. I got a digging spade. The race started. I can't fix the volume right now, I'm sorry. Croissants. Yeah, something is wrong with my volume. When I first started streaming, I'm like, okay, where's the volume? And then when I went to the select screen, it went up a little bit. And then when I started playing, it blasted. Okay, there's a tail key there, so that's good. I don't think the dungeons are shuffled, so that's very important to get. So yeah, we have to go up to the egg, find out what instruments we need, and then we'll do some other stuff after that. I'm gonna go this way in case shenanigans happen. Usually this is never a really good check. And this time it's not. But you never know. It's junk. Alright, that's money. We can do one check of the instrument, like, right now. Just right over here. And it is... money. Alright, so we probably won't get that. The stick trades for 100 rupees. Yeah, so there's instruments and there's also money that may show up in the trade sequences. And then also there's 2 items in the let's see if I can do this. Ah, failed. There's also 2 items in the color dungeon. I can get that kind of consistently now. Gonna go over here. Since I got a shovel, we can make use of it. Vanilla seashell. Rock songs in level 3. I'm level 2. Level 2. Speaking of level 2, actually, let's go. Yeah, let's go this way. We'll go to the egg later. In like a few minutes. There's the frog song. I'm gonna go out because I feel like that's the only thing we can get for now. And let's make a note of what we need to get. Alright, we need level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 8. It's always level 8. All the time. Level 8 never fails. Now, doesn't necessarily mean that we have to do level 8 though. It just means we need the instruments. This actually would have been a very perfect seed if we had just a few things. Alright. Just wanted to walk all the way over here just so I can activate that portal. Now we can do some checks. Arrow upgrade. There's not too much I can do, only because I skipped a lot. Well, we can just simply loop around. Just gonna get rid of this guy for now. So yeah, I pretty much denied going to the library or the well, which could have the things that we need. But I did wanted to see if a little divergence will help a little bit. It's not been helpful yet. Base key. Yuck, goat leaf. Disgusting. Alright, 2 more checks, and then we'll probably go back to the village. This one over here, money. Speaking of money, we were broke. We need a lot of money. Thank you. Thank you for delivery. Just 50 more rupees, or rather, it's going to be a little bit more than 50 rupees after this check. Oh, the keys are around here. Alright. Is that enough money for the shop item? No, it's not. It is not enough at all. Skipping heart pieces. Power bracelet level 3. The bay has the rod. Already got the magic powder. I don't care about the goat leaf. Alright, good hint about the rod location. It's probably somewhere very close, if I had to imagine. Alright, now we can check these places, which is usually the first thing I do. Let's see what we can find here. Okay, so we don't need bananas or the stick. We might need some seashells. The seashells are part of the checks for the instruments as well. So we're not leaving any seashells this time around. Goat leaf again. I guess the goat leaf check could also be part of this, the checks as well. Sword. Alright, so I would like to get the magic rod. With the magic rod, we can actually go into the color dungeon and do quite a bit of checks there. And then also see if we can get the instruments that we need. The color dungeon is one of those very rare dungeons we can actually clear without the rock spreader. Alright, what is over here? Another vanilla seashell. I don't have too many places I can go. So if it comes to it, I might actually have to get 200 rupees. Okay, we don't have to worry about that. In order to go to Tail Cave for the next progression. Cause I'm at my very last check, I think, over here. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so progression is in Tail Cave. My poor buddy. So it would have to be Tail Cave or also the Color Dungeon at this point. That will have the leftover progression. Hoping to get a Rock Sweater and bombs. That's like the best combination to do like bomb triggers and stuff. Alright, what is in here? What are we going to find? We need some goodies. Lots and lots of goodies. Another key. Another key! We're getting all the dungeon keys. And all the leaves. That terrifies me. Alright, let's go this way. Nightmare key. And basically there's just 2 more checks. Alright, 1 more check. Unless this check has bombs. Alright, that's it. Alright, I guess we have to go to the color dungeon to get our progression. That's all we have left. Well, there's the color dungeon and there's also, let's go to the Moblin Cave first and then we'll go to the color dungeon. I mean, who knows? That 1 check in the Moblin Cave could have something good. Basically, I just want the color dungeon to be easy. With no problems. No complications. Before we commit to it. I was really hoping to get the magic rod. To make that a lot easier to deal with. It's not fun doing the boss with just a sword. Sword and Rock Feather is a lot easier, but just the sword is kind of complicated. Vanilla Bow Wow. Okay. That's splendid. You can't make this stuff up. Alright, I should be good because we actually got some potion. In case things go sour. Key. Let's go this way. Paper. Easy. Alright, so in the end of this must be the items. Because I don't think I got a single item in this dungeon just yet. And then the items are going to be the trade items. At least that's what I'm reading at with this seed. Die already. It is so complicated with just the sword for combat. Ow. That hurt. Nightmare key. And this has to be the normal key. Alright, that's all useless. Alright, let's see how this goes. Theoretically, I have 10 hearts. Ugh, that was close. It moves so randomly. If it's like in the lower parts of the map, of the room, it's a lot easier to just do like quick slashes at it. Alright, toadstool and what else? Bananas. Alright, so we're gonna be trading some toadstools and bananas soon. Which will give us instruments. If I'm reading this right. But then what do we do after we turn those items in? I'm looking at this right now, and I think I have to go with the mountain to get that one isolated check. Money. No. Alright, I think the mountain check or level 2 has to be progression for items. Because the bananas, it's going to give us an instrument or it's going to give us 100 rupees. So we can hold off on that. I'd rather have something like the Rock's Feather to allow us to like travel a little bit more. So here's hoping there's something in this dungeon. I feel like there should be at this point. A beak. And power. Goat leaves. The more I see this, the more I feel like goat leaves will actually play a role in this seed. Okay. Let's see what this item is over here. A key. Alright. One more check before we have to orph in this dungeon. And we're done. Alright, so there's the lonesome chest up on the mountain that we can get. It's very annoying to get, but it's a check nevertheless. It's probably something like flippers or bombs or even a Rock's Feather. Hopefully it's the Rock's Feather. Seashell over there. What can I do with the bow? Very interesting find. Actually, I don't have that many checks. I think I just have the... Because I feel like I've done everything I could in level 1. And then also level 2. Unless there's something we can do out of logic in level 1. Oh, there's that item in the mysterious woods. It's probably there. The progression is probably there. How did I orphan that? Oh, money. Alright. The seed's, of course, gonna be evil to us. But that's okay. We know what we have to do. Ocarina. Okay. I wonder what we're gonna get from this. So many breadcrumbs yet again. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably the flippers. Leading to the flipper checks. Boots, okay. The world's open. Somewhat open. Oh, that opens that check in the shrine too. The boots. Oh, this is gonna allow us to go into one area of Animal Village. And we do need to do that. Okay, one more seashell for the 5th seashell. A shield? Tempted to go back to level 1. So I'm gonna do that. We can actually clear this dungeon with the boots. Actually, I can use the bow to make this a little easier. Haha. That was a weird leg there. Necklace. Can't turn that in though. But we got it. And the slime key. We got all the keys already. Very fast. So, given the items that we still need to reach the dungeons, we can go to any dungeon. And let me make sure I don't have any more items. I think that's all the items. Yeah, because we're missing the map, the compass, and the beak. So we don't have to do this dungeon anymore. I'm glad I came back here. That slime key would have been sitting there for years. Alright, looks like we're going to... Let's see if we can do an Animal Village. If not, then we can probably just go to the Angler Tunnel area and see if we can do anything there. This sea looks like it's gonna be a lot of walking back and forth. Especially since we don't have the rock sputter yet. Let's go this way real quick. Do this quick check. Yes, I was hoping it was here. The magic rod. We can kill things faster now. Oh, I wanted to get that before it fell into the quicksand. Oh well. Animals is an animal village. Best hints of all time. The fourth leaf. Are we actually doing it? Are we actually going to get 5 leaves? Because I know where the 5th leaf is. I just don't want to get it. I just do not want to get it. This might be a golden leaf seed too. And let's go this way. So with the help of the magic rod, we can clear the shrine area a little bit faster. Animals is an animal village, and the desert has sand. There you are. The best friend of all time. The rod. I mean, the rock's better. I can almost do a lot of things now. I'm gonna double check one of the hints once we're done with this check right here. I was trying not to grab that. Actually, I'm not gonna worry about hits for now. We do not need some things. Oh, you know what? Let's actually do something I almost never do. And let's go all the way down here and spend 300 rupees on a song. Yeah, I believe we can do this with the, maybe not. Hold up. With the pip buffers, we can actually pull this off. Wish I could do that faster. I'm still trying to get used to it. It would be a huge waste of time if this isn't the call. Just so we don't have to worry about this. And thankfully we have enough money to pull this off. Thank you. Thank you very much. Medicine. Already have medicine. I wish the medicine that we pick up actually, like, it doesn't stack onto the medicine that you have, but actually refills your hearts. That would be a nice touch. I wonder if it does that in the remake. I'm not sure. Might as well open this while I'm here. Money. All right. Let's do this check here. Okay, that's 6 seashells. And we can actually clear this whole dungeon now that I think about it. We got all the things we needed to beat it. Actually, we might need bombs. Bombs is questionable. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll just do this. Because we need the bombs to beat the mini-boss. Which is why I'm a little bit hesitant on this. Wow. These bombs are really messing me up. They were like, I heard you don't have bombs, so we're just gonna mess you up. Kaboom. Okay, a beak. Paper. Okay, fishing hook. I'm gonna go this way just in case I don't miss anything. Just a key. We already got the bow from the mountain. Nightmare key. Alright, so if I'm lucky and get enough keys, then I could skip the mini-boss. And go straight to the boss. Alright, I just need 2 more keys to beat the boss. Compass. All right. Come on, move to the right. There we go. Alright, it's looking like we can actually beat this dungeon. Bomb upgrade, but we don't have bombs. And a croissant. Alright, so I don't have a key. So we can't go any further. There is a way we could cheese getting to the boss from here. I just never practiced it before. So I'm gonna leave. It's kind of funny if bombs were down here. Okay. Flippers. Alright, so theoretically we didn't need 5 instruments, 5 leaps to get to there. Traumatizing. Whoops. So that means I think there's either money here or an instrument back here, if I'm reading this correctly. That is not either or, but I'll take it. I think I have enough movement items to almost go mode the rest of the seed. I just need a boomerang. Actually, no. We could just go mode the rest of the stuff. Never mind. The only things I would have to keep an eye on are seashells. Alright, let's try this. Messed up. Messed up again. Come on. I almost had it. I think I got it. It's gonna be a pain getting back out of this. This money. A for effort. Or E for effort, rather. What the heck? It's not working. There we go. Did I make it? No. So close. Doing tricks is very, very... Yeah, what's the word? It's not comfortable, that's for sure. Not comfortable in the slightest. Okay. Alright, so let's do some more checks over here. I could also beat level 4. I had a chance to beat level 3, but we can definitely beat level 4. And then there's also the castle checks too. So there's this, there's level 4, there's a castle, there's the whatchamacallits. The rafting game. Alright, let's take care of this first though. And strangely enough, we don't got a single instrument. Not a single one, not even the ones that we don't even need. We gotta get going. Just what I needed. Love. Because this seed is very mean. Okay, 2 keys already. Three keys. A clock. Sounds like it could be the key or a bomb. Or both. Okay, so this is bomb lock. So theoretically, we need the bombs to get there. Get to this. And so far, the sequence breaks have not been helpful. Would have been really awesome if they were. We can skip that. Alright, 8 seashells. Oh, that reminds me, I didn't go to the seashell house, have I? Yeah, we'll go once we get like 10 seashells. That way it won't be for nothing. Strut it again. There we go. Alright, let's burn the fish and the water. And we get dog food and that's useless. Unfortunate. And might as well pick that up. Oh, so now I'm reading... Okay, now I understand. So items are behind the bosses, and then the bosses have to trade items. Okay, now I'm understanding what's going on here. Alright, so we full cleared the level 4. Unfortunately, it didn't come with anything to note other than dog food. And a seashell. That's basically it. But it's good to have that out of the way. Alright, I think I'm going to... It's very hard to route this stuff. As much as I don't want to do this, I can. I'm gonna do level 6. I'm gonna just get it over with. So yeah, we'll do level 6. We'll probably swing to the castle after that. And then we'll go to the seashell house, which probably has 2 of the 4 instruments that we need. We actually can't... We probably can't do level 6 that much because we don't have bombs yet. Alright, let's go down here. You know what? I changed my mind. I changed my mind in a second. I really don't want to do level 6. Even though I have the items I need to beat it, I don't want to do it. Level 6 sucks. Alright, are you gonna go boom to bombs? What are you gonna be? No. Medicine. The bombs are really hiding out there. probably shouldn't have saved and returned back to the town. After I did that. That was my big oops. But at least I can get this. Makes traveling back to close to the egg a lot faster. Just some money here. Alright. I can see it now, it's gonna bite me in the butt. Because even though I had the option to do level 6, I decided not to do it still. Alright, let's do level 2. It's a little bit more simple. Simple. Probably a key, and it is. Okay, keys. The 5th leaf. So that would have put the flippers in logic. Paper. The Yoshi doll. And didn't have to cheat to do that check. Magnifying lens. It's too bad we have no use to that. Because we need bombs. Alright, where are the explosives at? I think I'm gonna go up the mountain. Cause my thing is, there's checks in the castle that requires bombs too. And given that fact, I don't want to go orphan the castle if I can't do the rest of the checks. So we're gonna do other things. Hopefully it pays off. If not, then darn. And he's waiting for his pineapple. Okay, we got 10 seashells. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna full clear... Actually, can we actually clear level 7 without bombs? I know we probably can. But it's very slow to do that. I really want explosives. I really want explosives right now. Nothing over here. I'd love to see that. It could also have been level 6 the entire time. Hopefully it's not level 6. Powder upgrade. And this is probably the last check we can do until we have to divert to different things. Unless this is bombs. It's not a very friendly seat. Alright folks, I give in. I'm doing level 6. Which is probably something I should have done earlier. And we might as well check the other, the seashell checks too. Got a lot of one-off checks coming up soon. Before I dive back into a dungeon. I think I'm gonna do level 5 before level 6. And since I'm here, I'll do the castle check too. Alright, are we gonna get some instruments? Or are we gonna just get money? Ribbon. Oh, so the seashell checks have the trade items. Okay, I get it. That's annoying. So we can turn in the ribbon, the hibiscus. Once we get bombs, we can get the magnifying lens check completed. We could actually turn in the fishing hook now, and we can also turn in the necklace. So potentially we would be in go mode if 4 to 5 instrument checks that we're going to do soon have the instruments that we need. So maybe this is the bombless seed. Medicine, or a part piece. We are going to be orphaning one check here. Bombs are really making this impossible. The full clear. Alright, let's check some stuff. I think it's probably gonna be like the necklace and then also the fishing hook. And maybe the bombs are like really hidden purposely just so that we have to do all this. Denying the bomb triggers. Oh, just money again. It's always money. When are we gonna get lucky? Still nothing. What is happening? I'd be happy right now if this is one of the instruments. At least one of them, please. It's an instrument, but not what we need. Darn. Alright, level 5, here we go. We're gonna full clear level 5, and then we're going to orphan level 6 again. Do some checks with that. And then probably do level 6. And then probably be really upset that I didn't go there earlier. Key. Oh nice, we can actually do the boss. Oh no, I need another key. I need 2 keys to pull this off. Paper. Alright, let's see if we can find another dungeon key. The song that beat the game. And not a key. Alright, we gotta do this the long way. Oh, I need bombs to get through. Ah, why do I always forget the simple things in life? We can't do this dungeon. We need bombs to beat the mini-boss. Alright, I guess it's probably bad that I orphaned level 6 at this point. Very, very bad. And then the other place I could have went to was level 7 when I had the chance. If this was bombs, I would have cried. I think from now on, if level 6 is an option, I will do it immediately. Yeet. Okay, bombs. Where have you been all my life? Alright, we can do all the things now. All the things that we were going to do, we can do them all. Very disgusting location for bombs. And here I was about to do level 6. We don't have to do level 6 right now. I mean, we could do it. It's probably the answer, but I'm still going to orphan it for now. And this better not be vanilla boomerang. I think that's actually impossible. Alright, we got one of the 4 instruments we need. Finally. Alright, so where can we go now? We can do level 3. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta turn in the ribbon. Here's your ribbon. Not an instrument I need. Darn. At this point, we're probably going to get all the instruments. Okay, let's turn to Yoshi doll. I don't know if this is part of the checks, but we can do it. It is not. Alright, so we're gonna do level 3. I already full clear level 4. And then there's level 7 and 8. And then the seashell checks. I'm gonna continue to do these checks right here, just in case we need 20 seashells. My luck is we're probably gonna need them. Boomerang! I'm glad I came here. And a seashell. Alright, let's go this way. Boomerang makes things a lot faster. Speaking of, unfortunately not faster. We gotta do this again. The nice thing about this, we did a lot of things already. So we basically just have to go do the checks that we couldn't do before. Which is over here. Okay, that's a key. I'm gonna do some more checks in this dungeon. Just in case. Because I don't want to orphan anything, that would be kind of bad. Worse than bad. I lined up perfectly. Okay, that's a key right there too. It's weird because usually you're supposed to hear like the chime that there's a key. In that room specifically, you don't hear it. It's weird. Alright, let's do this. Seashell. Pineapple. I'm skipping that. I'm skipping heart containers and heart pieces for now on. I desperately want to go build things, but I think it's just not safe enough yet to do that. So I'm gonna keep on checking the item checks. Including this one, I probably would have orphaned. Good thing I did it. Alright folks, I'm doing level 6, finally. I feel comfortable enough to be able to do this. As I try to find something else to do before I go to level 6. Alright, I found something else I could do. I am clearly eyeballing the entire map to see if I can orphan it. Continuously orphan the dungeon. Okay. Alright, some things are paying off. My checks. Need 2 more seashells for the 20 seashell chat. Which could have something. But I'm doing level 5 first before level 6. I know. I said I wasn't going to do it. Honestly, I'm hoping that this seed won't last too long, because I do want to jump into the Monster Hunter Stories Remaster. I played it a little bit, after the stream the other day. Spent like 5 hours trying to find the monsters that I didn't have. And I think hints are still pretty good right now. Because the hints could tell you where the instruments are. Their location. That could be useful. So we're gonna continue to look for hints. Okay, there's the key I've been looking for. Pants. Another key. It's always the small keys behind all the last minute checks. Alright, I'm gonna chance that the compass is behind the pedestal. And just go to the boss. Is it the compass that we're missing? Yes, it is. Let's see. Whoops. Whoops again. There we go. That was a fair fight there. I don't know how I feel about that scale. Alright, so that was a good gamble. We were confirmed that the compass is behind the last check in the mini-boss room. So we don't have to do that again. Alright, so it's probably gonna be level 6. Or it could also be the pineapple. Let's see if this holds what we need. No, we don't need that. Darn it. Level 5 was a bust. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do level 6. Oh, wait. There's another check we can do. There's actually 2 more checks. It's nothing like hard last locating things. And there's also the seashell up the mountain, so... Okay. I could get the seashell up the mountain. It will be a huge time loss if I decide not to, like, pursue level 7 while I'm up the mountain. But let's check this over here. Maybe this is another seashell. And it's not. I can't help it, folks. I can't help orphaning dungeons I despise. Yeah, we're gonna last location level 6. At this rate. Alright, let's get this. No. Yeah, still messed up. Let me just reset the room. Still messed up. Think that works. Okay. Another bomb trigger coming up. Okay, I'm going to gamble and hope the 20 cell check is the last one. If not, then it's either level 6, 7, or 8 that we have to go into. And since we're close to level 6 from the seashell check, we'll do that one first. Just go in order. As intended in the game. Because I already beat levels 1 through 5. That's all done. Alright. What's the verdict? I've done so many like out of the way checks in the very beginning. This just looked like a sub 2-hour seat for me. Hate mail? What is this? I'm just gonna wing it. I'll go back to level 6 if this is not the answer, but I'm just gonna wing it. I am really banking that this is the last instrument we need. And then basically the rest of the checks is gonna be instruments. I went the wrong way. So this is gonna be 100 rupees, or it's gonna be one of the instruments. Hopefully it's the one that we need. Oh, but wait, hold up. Okay, this is needed. I am gonna have to do one of the dungeons because I just realized I thought I had one instrument away from go mode. Unfortunate. Who's ready for level 6? Who is finally ready for level 6, folks? This guy is. The nice thing is we can actually go mode the rest of the dungeons. We don't have to collect any more of the items. So this is gonna be a little faster. Alright, so to go mode level 6, we need at least one small key. Although I think we can get around without having a small key. And then of course the nightmare key. There's a small key. And nothing else. I am just wasting my ammo. The red key. Paper. Another seashell that we don't need. Gotta love that rupee count. Alright. So we can go mode level 6. This guy really should have some hands. Alright, what's gonna be the item? What other trading items do we need or don't have? I know we don't have the broom yet, but what are the other ones? Honeycomb. Alright. Go mode? Yeah, that's totally go mode. Who's a good bear? Alright. Let's go beat this seed. So I almost got all the instruments. And thankfully, orphaning level 7 and 8 actually helped a lot. And then of course it was level 6. But we actually needed bombs to beat the dungeon. So I'm glad I orphaned level 6 up to that point. Alright, I can at least sub 150. What a ridiculous seed that was. it made us get all 5, theoretically all 5 golden leaves. And then it made us get some seashells. And it made us get to level 6. Oh, I couldn't do it the fast strat. I was not prepared. I wasn't preparing myself for that. There are some things that's being worked on the randomizer. Like music shuffle, putting new tracks into the game to make things a little bit more interesting. One thing I would like is to, it's probably not possible with the engine, is probably put the remake music as a placeholder for this music. Cause one of my favorite tracks is the final boss fight right here. Especially for the remake. You didn't troll. What did I just do? He just bopped me up on the floor and then I just jumped out of nowhere. Okay, that's enough. Easy. Alright, I could do 146 and some change. When are you gonna open your eye? I did it again? What is that jump? Also, that's the longest time it took to open his eye. Rude. Alright. Not bad. 1 hour, 46 minutes, 18 seconds, 0.76 milliseconds. Point some other seconds that I don't know of. Alright. I probably have a good 30-40 minutes to stream some whatchamacallit? Some Monster Hunter Stories Remastered. Can't do too much though, but I could probably do some more story. I would say, despite not being able to quick finish some fights, I really thought that this remaster would have that for Monster Hunter Stories. It's not entirely grindy. It kind of has like the same like situation. Like you can go through quests, you can allow like low-level monsters to catch up and level up to the player's level, and then it can also like surpass the player's level as well. So I wouldn't say this game, the remastered, or even the first Monster Hunter Stories game, is too very grind savvy. The second one though is very grind savvy. Alright, while the credits are rolling, I'm gonna set up Monster Hunter Stories Remake. I don't want to press any random buttons. Actually, I could fast travel. I can make this faster. I gotta remember the hotkey at this point. There we go. Speed. Alright, what do we get? Alright, so 1 hour, 45 minutes, 12 seconds in game time. Alright. After this, I'll most likely just jump right into Monster Hunter Stories to have some time to stream this. Hang on tight, folks. Alright. So we're jumping back into this very, very quickly. That's strange. My volume in this game is okay, but the other ones are not. Alright. Anyway, we're gonna be jumping back into Monster Hunter Stories Remastered for a few minutes. Really wish I had more time to stream this, but that's okay. Last time I played this, I was actually trying to get some monsters. And let's go over this real quick. I also ended up finding some other things. I ended up finding some pigs. Like 3 pigs. One was, actually there was 2 pigs in this town. And then there was a pig in the ice area, and I think there was another pig, in the area when we came over here. Don't know if it was this one. Maybe it was that one. I think it was this one too. There was another one, I think, yeah, this is it. And this pig really stands out, doesn't it? It has an afro and it has chicks on it, under it. And then what's this one? I think I found this pig in the ice area. Pretty sure I did. This pig has so much style. I also tried to like upgrade my equipment. I think I was able to upgrade my weapon. Yeah, I upgraded my hammer. Smashing. And then of course I have some new monsties. We still have Kakarot in our team. I found this is the one I was looking for. the most. This took me so long to get. This is Bugthirst. And then also, this also took me a long time to get. Ice Sharpay. He's back. We could actually swim now thanks to this guy. And then we have Jumpy. And then we have the White Devil. We found a Kezu. Took me forever to find this guy. So yeah, it took me forever to find a Kezu. And the Zamtrios right here. Alright, gonna try to pull up my notes for this real quick. Alright, so I got a Kezu. I got the Zamtrios. And you know what? I think that's the only ones I've been like daring to look for. There were other ones that we found. The Royal Ludrop, which we fought before I ended the stream last time with this. And then the Gendrome. The Gendrome's gonna come up eventually. Well, let's see if I can finish some sub-quests so I can level these guys up. Yes, we can. I also did some side quests, and I didn't turn them in until now. And then somehow, someway, I found something that I need to get a quest completed. It was something that I was missing. Let's see if I have it somewhere. I put it in my pouch, I think. There it is. The Big Barrel Bomb. We can use this to defeat the barrel cats. The felines. That are pretty much impervious against like attacks and stuff. So if we ever run into one of those again, which it's a random chance, we can blow it up with this barrel. And we get a lot of experience. And then we can clear one of the quests too. But for now, let's turn these quests in. I do want to get some juicy experience for the monsters. Especially Ice Sharpie. I'm probably going to have Ice Sharpie in a party for a while. And then also Bugthirst. I'm going to have him in a party as well. I'm going to also put back Marin. Which is, I forgot what species that was. Marin is the Velocitrone. The very first monster we got after Rappa. Which honestly, I miss Rappa. If only he was still alive. Not a lot of experience points that I was hoping for. Kind of unfortunate. Really. Alright, so I'm most likely going to be doing... Now that I think about it, I'm probably going to be doing side quests. Because I don't think I have much time to do the story. I only have about 30-40 minutes to stream this, unfortunately. So let's see. Slay some Altharots. Slay Ginprey. Another Royal Ludrop. Japaros. Lektov Heights. I guess we'll get those eventually. We'll get that eventually. And we'll get that eventually. And then we got this side quest. Oh, the Tigrets. Yeah, we might be able to pull that off. If I can get a good party of monsters with me. Bugthirst has been really banking up the experience points. So maybe we can pull it off. There's another thing I noticed in the remaster, also in the original game. Once you get your monsties, it will prompt you to nickname the monstie. You only got that one chance to nickname them, and whatever nickname you put him as, that's it. You can't change it. I was hoping they had fixed that in this one, but they never did. Kind of unfortunate. Very, very sad. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna take out White Devil and put the Red Devil back in. And then I wanna see. Actually, I think I'm gonna switch both of them out for Marin. Cause I need to jump. And that's the only monster that can jump, I think, that I have. Yeah, it looks like that's the only one. And then there's this random Velocidrome right here. But that's it. So I think for now, I do want to get some of these side quests from the other areas done. Which I think it's the Tigress, and then there's another one too. This one? Yeah, this one. The Shapeshifter. I ran across the Shapeshifter a lot of times, avoiding it so I don't accidentally finish the quest. So we're gonna go after that thing now. I think the closest one is probably this one? Alright, I'm going to have this guy out, because he breathes fire. Actually, I feel like the Zamtrios is weak to thunder. No, wait, Zamtrios creates thunder, so no. It's probably weak to fire or something. Get over here. One of these days, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read what we have to do to make these fights a lot easier to deal with. I don't think it's gonna use I don't think it's going to use speed, but here we go. It actually did a lot of damage to it. Oh, it did speed this time. This should do a lot of damage. Oh, but it has defense up. I'm gonna ride just to be safe. Okay. Oh, nice. I didn't know I was going to be able to topple it. Alright, this is going to do a lot of damage. For sure. This fight's actually going a lot lot smoother than when I accidentally had fought it before. So much smoother. It's dead. Now, now we're gonna go after the Tigress. And that's gonna be a pain. And I think I ran into that quest many times. I was over here. We can get over there. And I'm gonna switch to a faster monster for now. Yeah. I'm pressing the wrong buttons again. There we go. We can finally go in the water. That water actually looks like ice. Nothing but ice. Alright, how do I get up there? Though. It's not letting us go up there. Leave. Unless there's like a certain point in the map that allows you to like jump on that platform. Hello, pig. It's freezing out here. I can't wait to go to those like the fiery places and see those pigs roast. Alright, I'm gonna try again, see if I can go on that platform. Yeah, I don't see the option to do it. It's not letting us do it at all. Maybe I'm missing something with this part. Alright, let's go to the side quests. Oh, another pig. I like how some of these pigs are actually... they're cloth like the eggs. I guess it's a good hint on what kind of eggs you'll be looking for towards the end of the game, basically. What's that sound? What is that sound? Alright. This is the Tigress. Very dangerous monster. We'll see if we can beat this guy. Something tells me it's gonna probably take a little work. Well, that actually did a lot of damage than I thought it would. Power. We're gonna be in trouble. Yeah, it did a lot of damage. No, and it does a technique. There goes one heart down. Dash combo. Another dash combo. Yeah, we're doing bad. And he's angry. Gonna do more damage. Yeah. This is not our fight to win. Alright, if my monster can survive this, I'm gonna switch him out. Yeah, I'm switching you out. Okay, I can't switch you out. That's it. Game over. And I think in this game, it just takes you to the game over screen. But does it send you back? Oh, okay. It sends you back out. Not helpful though. Because it leaves you just with just one heart. Can't really do anything about that. So let's go to like a house or something, recover, and then come back stronger. This way. And I think I probably have a good 20 more minutes to stream. So we're gonna get through this. I think this time I'm going to try another monster. Maybe Bugthirst will be good against the Tigress. Oh, I was hoping that it will allow us to like give us some time to collect the items first. I feel like it's gonna use speed first, but let's see how this goes. Oh no. Oh, it fell asleep. That's actually good. Sleep needles also. Alright, I'm going to do a war cry. Or should I cheer? I'm doing a war cry. It's not using the speed attacks like I wanted to. Alright, you deserve a potion. Ouch. That did a lot of damage to me. I think I'm gonna be in healer duty for a bit. Just to be safe. Alright, here's hoping you fall asleep again. Ah, dash combo. Now he's upset. Alright, I'm gonna have to heal again. It's using Stampede, so I think that attacks both of us. Oh no. This attacks that one. This might be too strong for me. Another dash combo. And Stampede. Oh no. This is not looking good. Yeah, I don't know if we can win this. Yeah, we lost. Yep. I got a concussion. I could tell I wasn't even close enough with that. Alright, let's do something else. We're gonna leave that Tigris alone. And then we're gonna turn in this quest. Then we just complete it. Should give us a lot of it. Not too much experience, actually. You get a great sword skill, that's nice. Alright, so for the time being, let's just, do some side quests. If I run into an actual story quest, then that's fine. Three of them. You're not running away this time. Alright, so I just need to beat 2 more of those. I would prefer to sneak in front, sneak behind you. Instead of you charging me. That guy looks a little agitated there. Oh well, let's just beat him up. I'm also going to attempt to capture this guy. So I'm gonna be throwing a paintball on the end of the match. Good damage. Alright, I'm gonna throw the paintball now. Okay. I'm gonna just finish this with a kingship skill. Eat purple nurples. Okay, that actually worked out. We're on our way to get in Luthor egg. Now we just gotta find it then. And all of a sudden there's 2 of them that appear out of nowhere. They want revenge. Yep. I just jumped right onto that guy. And they called it an ambush. What is this? If anything, I was the one that ambushed it. Alright, moving on. Let's get that egg. Look, a loud snorer this guy is. Ah, for once they are actually looking asleep. Can't tell this is a good egg, but I'm gonna take it anyway. I'm gonna fight you. Guy's doing so much damage to us. Doggy egg. Let's see if we can find some more things to kill, including this thing right here. I forgot to heal my monster. Whoops. Oh no, you don't. There's no running allowed anymore. So at least now we can climb things. Find a pig. Slay a Jaipurus in Ginprey. And I should be close to this, right? Altaroth. Now they have no chance of running. And I do see a gold thin down over there. Probably gonna get that. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get this gold thin. Okay, that's done. And let's check this out. See what's in here. Ooh. Just what I was looking for. We can finally do it. We can explode this guy. Let the experience roll. Yeah, that is so much experience points. And we get one of the items we need for one of the side quests, the paw print stamp. Glad I found this place. No. Did that too early? Yeah. Patience and fishing. Okay. Alright, let's move on to the next area. I wonder what kind of egg we're gonna get in the end of this. Okay, X right there. Well, that's a new monster we can fight, but... two new monsters. Three? It's a lot to handle. Oh, so this is the digging spot. We don't have any monster that we can use to dig. Alright, let's see how this fight goes. It is angry. Very angry. That does so much damage. I can't take any more of those hits. Darn. It doesn't look it does look like it's weakened. Oh no. Thank goodness he died in that last attack. Alright, I'm going to leave the other two alone if I can. They were kind of tricky to fight too. Plus, I'd rather have the egg and then instead of like risking getting kicked out of this den. Not sure if I had this egg or not. The pattern looks different. And the same with this one. I'm gonna keep this one. It might actually be this guy's egg. So I probably will hunt for one more egg just to see what else is there. And this should kill it. Alright. So should I get this egg or get another one? Let me do some really quick research. Okay, so the egg I opt not to get is actually the egg I wanted to get. So I passed off on the wrong egg. So let's look for another egg. Cause this is the Nastilla. The first one I grabbed was the higher upgraded Nastilla. And this egg looks a little different too. Let's see. Okay, I should probably get this egg. Alright, so let's get out of here. Let's hatch some good guys. And then we'll also see if we can get some level ups for some of the monsters I haven't used too much of. Alright, let's get out of here. And dunked on. Oh, you get them from here too, okay. Okay. So Royal Ludra. We're gonna be naming this as Dribbler. Dribbler is back. And, and this one, Bloodthirst is back. He's thirsty for blood. I actually like how this one looks too. So in Monster Hunter Stories 2, there was a cap of 12 characters, but now I can actually spell Bloodthirst. I think. Okay, it works. Or maybe it was 10 characters that you could that you can name your monsters. Yeah, I think it was 10. So that's a good improvement. Oh, you're kidding me. The rarity of this monster is too high to be included in your party. By leveling up your kingship stone, you'll be able to add rarer monsters to your party. That's cruel. I wanted him to be in my party like right now. That's sad. Okay, let's turn these in. And another quest. And there's a much tougher one out there. Alright. And we can actually purchase some the big barrel bombs right now. So I'm gonna spend some money to get that. Actually, I think this I think you're only able to buy one of them a day. Yeah, I think that's what happens. You can only buy one of them a day, a real life day, strangely enough. So it's good to stock on that. Make sure you have enough of them. And I think somewhere, excuse me, I think somewhere you can actually use those paw prints. But I'm not sure if I have access to it just yet. Oh well. Alright, well I'm gonna call it, folks. Sorry, this was a short stream. I will probably be able to stream again this coming Saturday, so that's about 3 days from now. I actually was supposed to stream 3 days ago, but the schedule caught up to me. I'm not gonna do any changes from now to the next time I stream this. So we're most likely going to be jumping back into story for sure when we come back to this game. But with that, I'm gonna call it, folks. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching the stream. This has been Tumble TT Presentations, and I will see y'all next time.